Hello beautiful strangers, welcome to Cat Reacts. I'm Cat and I react to old films. It just depends on what you guys ask me to react to, and today that is one of those requests. Today is actually a film that is a sequel from a film that I've already reacted to. That film was Naked Gun. This one is The Naked Gun 33 1/3, The Final Insult, I think. Jeez, that's a hard title for a non-native English speaker. Let me see if I can get that correctly. Naked Gun 33 1/3, The Final Insult. Wow, I'm actually quite proud of myself. So that is the film of today. I'm not gonna repeat it. I already got it, I'm not gonna repeat it. It stars Leslie Nielsen, which is one of my all-time favorites. And I got a little heat from you guys from not laughing enough the last time I was a Naked Gun. You guys who've been with me for the longest time, you guys know that I'm not easily bursting and laughing out loud, you know, all that kind of stuff. And I actually have to mention this because I think it's fabulous. So for the last 2 videos, I have been trying to pump up my positivity and be all smiley and happy and all that stuff. And you guys, my regular viewers, you are so amazing. You are just like, you know, this newfound positivity of yours is freaking me out. Change back. So I'm like, I love you guys. You guys appreciate me for who I am, and I am not easily amused in that sense. I'm Nordic, guys. I'm Scandinavian. We have different types of humor. But I am hoping that my lovely Leslie Nielsen is gonna come through for me and just make me laugh. We'll see. We'll see. I can't promise anything, but I'll try. If you want to join me on the journey of discovering what this film is all about, then great. Hop on and let's go. I had forgotten that O.J. Simpson was in this. Okay, I am not gonna go all political on this channel. That is not what this channel is about. Whatever you think of O.J. Simpson, guilty or not guilty, is not for me to judge. That's your opinion. I'm just gonna let it slide. I don't even need him to put down the paper to know that it's him. That white hair. Somehow I get the feeling that this is not going to end well. This ought to teach you that when you're out with your baby in public, don't ever let anyone else help you with the stroller. No. You might be caught in a gunfire. Just saying.
It's the president!
Wow, it actually might be.
And the Pope!
Wow! It's disgruntled postal workers!
Well, we all knew that those postal workers were gonna crack one day. It's just a matter of time. OJ saving babies left and right.
Frank, are you all right?
Had a nightmare. It was crime all around me. I couldn't stop it.
Frank, it was just a dream.
That's some nightmare. Sorta teaches you not to own an adjustable bed. They can be quite comfy, but dangerous.
How's my little boy? Getting along okay, sweetie?
About as well as a heterosexual can in prison.
Somebody here to see you.
Half schmear.
My people are very upset.
They're always upset. They're Arab terrorists.
You're supposed to be the foremost terrorist bomber in the world.
I got a target that'll make City Hall look like chicken feed.
That's a pretty big target.
I'm breaking out of here.
All right, but fail this time, Mr. Dillon, and my people won't be so forgiving.
Show me one man who can stop me.
I can think of one. I just realized something, guys. You guys are probably asking why I'm reacting to this film, given that I've only reacted to the first one. It's because I've seen number 2. I forgot to mention it in the intro. I have actually seen number 2. That was the only Naked Gun that I'd seen. So I know it looks like I'm doing it all like backwards. But yeah, that is the reason why I reacted to number 1 and now number 3 and not number 2. I mean, I can react to number 2 if you guys want, but fair warning, I've seen it, so maybe it won't be like authentic.
Hey!
Oh, he killed 3,000 bad guys. That's 3,000 less bad guys for us common folks to worry about.
I won't ever see you again.
Oh, Frank!
What do you mean? What do you mean? You can still be friends with these guys.
Lieutenant Drebin! Frank! Didn't you see that?
What? Oh, yes, kitty litter. 2 bags for $1, right?
The alimony had been set by the court. Isn't that right, Mr. Clayton?
Yes, she moved twice. I couldn't keep up.
Don't lie to me, Mr. Clayton. You're under oath.
Counsel is leading the witness.
Sustained. Sweetie, Mommy said no pounding when she's in session.
What sort of a kindergarten jury is this? Is this allowed? I'm not an American, so I don't really fully comprehend the American justice system, but I'm pretty sure that this is not allowed.
I have no further questions, Your Honor.
Court will recess until after the morning feeding. We're gonna win this. I can feel it.
Oh yeah, with all those babies in the room, that's a sure way to get the vibes going.
I married the wrong man.
Louise, there's no such thing as the wrong man. You just have to work at it.
You're saying that to a woman who's dragging her ex to court?
We really appreciate you seeing us, Doctor. You came highly recommended by our last therapist.
Yes, I was sorry to hear about his suicide. You know, I feel it's important for a couple to get off on the right foot and not get caught up in blame.
Yeah, that's very important. It's also very important not to be so awful that your therapist commits suicide. Maybe work on that.
He resents the fact that I'm a working woman. In fact, he has no idea what a woman wants or needs. I want to have a baby, and every time we start to make love, you have a headache.
I'm not a piece of meat, Jane. I'm trying. I've got ointments, lotions, creams, books, things that vibrate.
Love, I know you want to have a baby, but you married a man who's like 80. I know men can have babies until they die, but is it fair to the kid? Like, hey, I know you're only 5, but, you know, your dad died of old age. Sorry, kid.
Why don't you want to have a child?
Didn't I try to adopt that 18-year-old Korean girl?
Here's what I suggest. Make tonight a special night.
Yeah, that's actually a good advice, because if they do it with the intention of conceiving a baby, it's going to be tense, awkward. It's not going to work. But if they just ease into it and just have it a romantic evening to be lovers, then it's possible.
Having a baby is a big responsibility.
Just that I love you so much.
My little lover sparrow.
My puppy wuppy wubber.
Hey, Nordberg. Well, it's been a long time. Come on in. Excuse the mess. It's my ironing day. I just frosted some cupcakes.
The reason we're here is that we need your help with something.
He's retired. Doesn't that mean anything to you?
Frank, we may have a lead on a suspect in the City Hall bombing attempt. Have a look. We think this girl was used as a diversion.
We had them enlarged.
I look familiar.
Her name is Tanya Peters.
Tanya Peters.
She's a nurse.
Can I keep this one?
Frank, you're married.
We need you to go undercover at the clinic today.
Hey, whoa, wait a minute. I've given up police work, Ed. Well, what about those 2 new guys, Hedges and O'Malley?
They're in Hawaii.
Doing what?
Together.
Oh.
Well, I can't. Jane and I have a special evening planned.
It will only take a couple of hours. You'll be home in plenty of time to make dinner.
Besides, you haven't shot anybody in 6 months.
That's true. Might be good to feel that cold, hard steel pressed against my thigh once again.
You're retired, love. I don't know why that got me so bad. Oh my.
Plan was to get in, get any information I could about Tanya's connection with the bombing, and get out as quickly as possible.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'd like to see a doctor.
Do you have an appointment, Mr.
Smith. No, I don't.
Mr. Smith? Sorry, we've just had a cancellation. We can take you now.
I don't trust this. How come they had information on Mr. Smith when he just walked in there?
If you would.
For what? In here?
Well, it's not exactly the backyard, but it'll do.
Just think of your uncle.
Oh!
This way, please.
What?
Number 17. You're next. Mr. Smith, how are we doing?
Not great.
I've been busy, if that's what you mean.
Would you like a videotape to assist you?
Tape was very entertaining.
Clearly. Missing 18 minutes of the Watergate tape. Yeah, nothing important.
Maintenance, clean up room 7.
What are you doing?
Just freshening up. You should always look your best, even though you're by yourself. You know what I mean?
Are you okay in there?
I could use a little help.
Dr. Rosenblatt, foreplay in room 7, please. Dr. Rosenblatt.
Whoa! Was that woman gonna kill him? Oh no, and he's all dried up. Oh god, okay. Well, maybe he can just give her one of his 12 cups or something as a present.
Honey.
Wow. Where can I get this? This looked awesome.
I'm gonna make love to you for hours and hours.
Jane, why don't I get ready and soak in the tub for a couple of days, possibly a week?
Oh, you're so cute. I'll shave your back, like last time.
Sexy.
Frank!
Oh,
what's this?
I fell on a rake.
You've been back on the case, haven't you?
Wow, you're a loyal wife. If I saw that on my husband's back, I would not be so understanding. No.
I swear, it's another woman.
In your wildest dreams.
I love this. I love the fact that she is not believing that he was with another woman. But she is believing that he's back on the case, which is the truth. Like, you with another woman, please. You back on the police? Yes, yes, yes.
Goodbye, Frank.
And now here's a dedication to Frank from Jane, who just called from a taxi. And it reads, Frank, you lying weasel weenie.
They could use Jane on the force. And I'm not even kidding. Did you see how fast he was?
He promised me he would never go back to his police work. Once a cop, always a cop. Oh, I never want to see him again. I want to get as far away from this town as possible.
Where's this, Thelma and Louise?
How many bodies did you find in your swimming pool?
5.
In this state, killing a gang member is only an $18 fine. Just mail it in.
Frank! Glad you could make it.
Welcome, buddy.
It's in honor of your 30 years on the force.
Why did they do him like that? Was J. Edgar Hoover, a transvestite or something?
Frank, I want you to know we're here for you.
I am going to do this. Whenever I am in a conversation or a situation with a person that I don't particularly feel like talking to, I need to have a puzzle on hand. Because I can just like give them the puzzle and say, solve this, put it together, go away. That's amazing. That's genius. Because you're not really offending them, you're just giving them something to do. And they won't notice.
Hi, Frank. Nice to see you.
Ted?
Ed, I've got that data for you on the bomb. We detected a high quantity of nitroglycerin. Here, let me take that urine specimen from you, Frank. However, we found a detailed list of the bomber's plans at the scene.
Frank, love, when you're around a scientist that got all this stuff with him, just don't taste anything. Make it a rule. It's a good rule.
On a hunch, we analyzed the paper.
And you got something?
The paper came from Statesville Prison. After comparing handwriting samples with every known bomber currently serving a stretch in Statesville, we came up with a suspect, Rocco Dillon.
We're going to have to send someone into Statesville Prison.
Now, if this was a thing in the 2022s, no cars would be stolen. Ever. And I'm not saying that all carjackers are men. This would be hella painful for women as well. Take it from me.
I was inside the cold, gray walls of Statesville Prison. I was surrounded by pimps, rapists, and murderers.
Who also like to exercise their inner child, I see.
It was going to take all my police experience just to stay alive in here.
Kill Whitey! Kill Whitey!
Knock it off! You're chirping awfully loud for New Canary. Where's your prison number?
It's unlisted. Just call me Nick the Slasher McGurk.
This place here changes a man.
Oh, yeah? In what way?
I used to be white.
Ooh. Well, sir, I'm not going to argue with you. If you say you're white, you are white.
Better hit the rack, McGurk.
First, I want to make up a list of the people I'm going to kill in the next couple of days.
Lights out. Locked down in 2 minutes.
Damn, the dude has a nicer desk than I do. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Even I know what dropping the soap means in men's prison, and I have never been into a men's prison.
Bend over and pick it up for me.
No. Don't ever bend over. Well, clearly this is not Frank's first rodeo.
Now I had to get on the inside. Like a blind man at an orgy, I was going to have to feel things out.
Oh God, Frank.
Got the escape plans right here. Got it all worked out right here. What's this?
We are men! We are men!
Is Frank actually causing a prison riot? Well, this film has a lot of yucky factors. And I just ate.
Looks like Phil Donahue throwing up in the tuba.
I don't think we should have Phil Donahue back next year.
No, Frank ruined Phil Donahue's career.
What's that?
It's the Best Picture award.
Yeah. Oh, God.
No, you gotta save them. That's James Earl Jones, and that's Olympia Dukakis. You gotta save them. They are my favorite.
This year's Best Picture goes to...
Frank!
Oh, great.
Sorry about this.
Thank you.
Freeze and nobody gets hurt.
Except that guy, apparently.
This program's been permanently interrupted.
Okay, everybody, don't panic. Stay with it.
You've been doing nothing but panicking since Frank came on stage. What do you mean not panic? I'm in full panic mode here.
Drop your guns and kick them over here.
Wow, some law enforcement.
Oh my God!
You shoot her and I'll empty this envelope.
Then you'll kill yourself and everyone here.
Yeah.
All right.
Frank, I love you. Yes, I want the world to know you're the perfect man.
And they told me I couldn't do drama.
I was wrong.
Everything's under control.
I want all you ladies out there to remember something. Don't ever take your men for granted.
He's caught up in the cable.
But she didn't actually say that. Well, I'll go with it for the sake of the film. She didn't say it, though. Found Waldo. Alright, let's talk about it. Right, that was me watching The Naked Gun 33 1/3, The Final Insult. I got it. I was so afraid that I was gonna botch this, but I got it. What did I think of this film? It was funny. I honestly think that this was the funniest of the three, which doesn't happen that often, to be honest, because usually sequels are not that good. Like, they're not as good as the original one. But for some reason, I laughed way more at this one than the other two. Yes, I've seen number 2. So if you guys want me to react to number 2, I can do it, but I can't promise it's going to be authentic because I remember it quite well. Well, you know, ish. But yeah, I like this film. I really, really did. Leslie Nielsen is just, he's superb. And all these actors, James Earl Jones, are you kidding me? Elliott Goulding, that's just like, oh, like, I loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it. Yeah, I would say 4 out of 5, simply because it made me laugh. Which I knew Leslie Nielsen could. He's one of the few that can actually make me burst out laughing. Him and John Candy. Oh, rest in peace, both of them. Anyhow, if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that like button and share this video all around so we can have more people join on our beautiful journey of discovering all these beautiful films. And I'll see you in the next video.